What's up, guys? Pulsaros. What's up? What's up, everyone? Little matinee, 2 o'clock puck drop. Never heard anybody on a beautiful Sunday. Not beautiful. It was kind of chilly after that beautiful Saturday we had yesterday. In Chicago, that is. I know we have fans watching abroad. Hawks playing the Predators. Hey, what happened? I was watching that Rangers-Jets game, and it was 2-2 with like 9 minutes left. Did that game go to overtime? Nice. They're in a shootout right now. Jets and Rangers both picking up a point. That's what you want to see. This would be an ethical tank win. This is a day you feel okay about winning a game, you know? Let's win these hockey games. Good to see some of the other bottom feeders picking up points. Nashville Predators, a beatable team. This team is ass, but they are in a playoff spot. This Predators team is going to be hungry. They have an outsider's chance. I mean, not even outsiders. They're in the second wild card spot right now. This is an important game for them. They don't want to be dropping points against the measly little Blackhawks. So I would imagine they're going to be taking it to us, but I think we're better than the Nashville Predators, especially right now. Shootout, yeah. Big dub that's in a shootout. Giving both those teams a point. That's what you want to see. Let's pull up lineups here. Where's Benjamin Popathy? Benjamin Popathy II. Gotta crop this out for you guys. Boop. Boop. All right. Here we are. I love me some Burakovsky. Andre Burakovsky, man, what a guy. Honestly, I kind of want him to... Wait, why did I just do that? I kind of want Andre Burakovsky to stay on the first line because, like, what are we going to talk about? Chat, as fans, what are we going to talk about when Andre Burakovsky gets taken off the first line? Here we go. Green, Bedard, Burakovsky yet again. It's not for much longer, chat. This might be the last game. This might be the last game of Burakovsky on the first line. We've got Frundell coming. Frundell's going to play on the first line. Jeff Blashill saying that he's going to throw Frundell into the fire right away, and he's going to be, and I quote, playing with a good player. He's going to play him with Bedard. He knows the assignment. I really hope... I do fear it being Burakovsky, Frundell, and Bedard. I do fear that Green is the guy who gets taken off that line. That would be the most Jeff Blashill shit just because, you know. Frundell can play his weak side. Like, wouldn't he prefer to play the right side? He shoots. Frundell, a left shot guy. Don't play him on the left side. Play him on the right side. I want to play him on the right side. And, because he shoots from the right side of the ice. He's a lefty, but like when he's taking his one-timer, he's opening his body up, and he's shooting from his weak side. Play him on the right side with Green. Boisvert, I do not give a fuck. Boisvert. Boisvert, fuck you, I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. Boisvert. I was saying it right, and then Ovi was saying it wrong. And then everybody on that podcast. Yo, low-key, that podcast, over 1.4K views. It might be at 1.5K views right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast because we are going to be doing that next year. Me, Justin, and Ovi. We were kind of view-mogging. Like CHSN just put out a long interview with Darren Pang and and Danny Wirtz, the owner and chairman of the Blackhawks, we were view-mogging them. We were getting more views than CHSN, you know, just the Twitter morons getting more views than CHSN, you know, something slight, view-mogging, whatever. Anyway, sorry, we're talking about lines here. Lock in, chat. Lock in. Take Burakovsky off this line. Put Frundell on his weak side. He wants to play on that right side. That's going to be his office. It's going to be the right side of the ice anyway. Put him on the right side. Bertuzzi, Nazar, Lardis. I mean, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. Wouldn't they be on opposite sides though? Wouldn't Lardis be on the left and Bert be on the right? Because Lardis is a lefty too, right? He's a left shot. See? If Nick Lardis can do it, chat. Because Nick Lardis, same thing as... Wait, where was I? Nick Lardis, same thing as Anton Frundell. He is a lefty who loves setting up on the right side of the ice and shooting one-timers. If this is true, if this line from Ben Pope is true, and they have Bert on the left and Lardis playing on the right side, that's exactly what they should do with Frundell. Put Frundell on his weak side on the first line with Bedard. Just get into the zone and get ready in your office and just set up. Go. You're golfing, right? You're at the fucking driving range because Bedard's going to be setting you up on a tee. It's not going to be hard. Anton Frundell is going to put up more production in the NHL over these final 10 games of the season than he did in the SHL. That's my prediction. Put Frundell on the right side. Third line here. Ryan Donato, Teuvo Teravainen, Ilya Mikheyev. Okay, cool. Dominic Toninato, Sam Lafferty, and Landon Slaggert. Am I missing something? Who's missing? At least all of our young talent is in the top 6. Gosh. We need Boisvert. I'm just kidding. We need Boisvert bad. We need Boisvert with more out. We need Boisvert and Frundell ASAP. Bring Burakovsky down, whatever. Send him to fucking Dagestan. Play Donato, Mikheyev, Teravainen on your fourth line. You know. Should be Savoie. Is that kid an NHL player? Burakovsky doesn't fit anywhere else in the lineup. He's a first-liner scratch. I kind of agree with you. Oy vey. Lardis needs to have a big game on the second game. That's who I want. That's who I am rooting for tonight more than anyone. I would rather see Lardis do well than Bedard or Nazar. I'm going to say it. My girlfriend got me this rubber lizard, and I'm going to be stimming with it all stream. If Lardis struggles, we're going to have the dialogue of, all right, probably time for Rockford at the start of next year, you know, probably more time in Rockford. That dialogue will have to be had. The reason why I'm not ready for that dialogue yet is because we haven't seen him in a top 6 role, which is what he's supposed to play. And so now that we finally do, Nazar and Bertuzzi, I love that line. If he struggles, we're going to have a dialogue. But, man, imagine a Lardis goal tonight or today. Imagine a sick Lardis goal. Holy shit, chat. That would fire us up. I guess I can't speak for you guys. That would fire me up, chat. A Lardis goal would fire me up more than anything. I also may or may not have bet Connor Bedard over 3.5 shots on goal. Connor Bedard, his shot line is 3.5. He puts up 5 to 6 against teams that we play well against. Like if we're in a game and we're winning, or even if it's a close loss and it's like a mid-team, Bedard puts up shots on them. The line was 3.5 at plus 100. I took that, okay? And I probably shouldn't have, but I did. Anyway, pause. Defense. Vlasic, Levshinov, top dogs. Keeping Lev on that first pair. Giving this guy 24 minutes a night. Gotta love it. Renzel Kaiser. I love that combo. Just all speed. They can skate out of a pickle. They can skate their way out of a pickle. And then Grizzly Crevier. We get Crevier back after missing the game the other night. We get Crevier back in the lineup with Matty G, lip bite. Shout out to John. Matty G. And then our king in net. Number 30 in net, you know. So let's go. What did Justin say? Like Lardis and Nazar together, those two can develop some nice chemistry together. Let's go. Let's go. And the home of the brave. I'm pumped for this one, chat. I'm pumped for this win. Let's go. Maybe Lars is one of those players that pops off in his 4th, 5th NHL season. Burakovsky has 1 point in 20 games playing with Bedard. How bad can you possibly be? Heard Frundell could debut Tuesday. I hope they both. I hope Boisvert and Frundell both debut Tuesday. I'd be so fired up. I'd love seeing him ending the season with 20-goal pace for a third liner next year. We'll be so deep. And just wait until we go out and get a big fish or draft someone top 2, you know, Stenberg or McKenna. Just wait, man. I have a feeling big things are coming this summer. We're going to make the playoffs next year, chat. I feel it in my bones. Hawks plan to meet Frundell in New York, and he could play immediately. Yep. How do you not accidentally get 50 points playing with Bedard? I don't understand it. Yeah, honestly. What if Boisvert never gets a work visa? Oh my gosh, he never gets a work visa. Honestly, starting to think it's possible. All right, we're about to be underway. My nose is running. It's annoying. Hawks, dump it in. Let's go. We are underway. Oh, starting with the Nazar, Lardis, Bertuzzi line. Love that. Love that. Nice. Bertuzzi tries to get up the wall. O'Reilly keeps it in. Evangelista doesn't have a pass. Bertuzzi takes it off. Lardis makes a nice little drop pass to Nazar. Plays it in front of Levchinov. The Nashville bench wanted a penalty there on Levchinov. He's got to be careful with that elbow. They don't call it. Nashville dumps it in. Oh, dear. What a look for the Preds in the first minute of the game. Spencer Knight, thank you. Comes up with a big save, stretches the toe out, and makes the save. That would have been a bummer. Bedard line out. Renzel not able to get this puck out. Perbix keeps it in, plays it off the back wall. Here's Perbix again. Avoids the hit from Bertuzzi, who's been out there for a minute 20. He's going to want to release this puck and get off the ice. Here's Burakovsky. Makes a nice pass to Bedard. Bedard cuts back, breaking ankles. Oh, what a find to Crevier! Save gets made. Is that Saros in net? What a pass from 98 in his first shift of the game. Crevier, shot from the point. Puck still free. Here's Burakovsky to Bedard. Oh, he couldn't get it past Saros. Oh, my gosh. He fell to the ice. Two really good looks there for the Hawks on this opening shift from the Connor Bedard line. Nashville finally gets it out. What a start, man. Oh, turnover there. Who was that? Is that Teuvo Teravainen with just a fucking head scratcher in the neutral zone? I don't want to see him in the top 6 for the rest of the season. I don't want to see him in the top 6 for the rest of his Blackhawks career. Cross-check call is totally inconsistent. Slaggert has more goals than Grzelcyk and Vlasic combined. Toninato shoots. Save gets made. Here's Vlasic. Throws one out in front. Lafferty couldn't deflect it towards the net, but he Maintains possession. Here's Vlasic now. What a find. Oh, over the stick of Slaggert. Vlasic just finding dimes. But here comes Nashville. Maybe a 3-on-2. Marchessault with a great look. Blackhawks carry it away. I think maybe Knight got a piece of that. Toninato puts it in deep for Lafferty to chase. Gosh, I cannot tell you. I can just take a nap when this fucking line's out. I do not care. I don't need I don't want them to score. I don't want that line to score. I shouldn't say that. I'm a Blackhawks fan. I want them to score. I want my team to score. I don't. Oh no. What another great look there. Breakdown in coverage. Knight makes another save. Nazar and Lardis can't get it out. It's going to be a tough matchup tonight for Lardis. You know, talk about throwing guys into the fire. He finally gets top 6 minutes, and you play him against the other team's top line. This Lardis Nazar line is not the second line. It's the first line tonight. They're playing against the Stamkos, O'Reilly, Evangelista line. So, good luck. Nice. Here's Burt. Can he shoots? Oh, what a save, Lardis! Oh, it gets saved. A couple of great chances there for Bertuzzi and Lardis. Woo. Couple of big saves there from UC. Hawks dump it in. Here's Yossi. Uh-oh. Jeez, they keep finding these trailers when they enter the zone. Blackhawks need to have somebody up high there. It's like the third time. The D's gotten in the rush and just had, I guess Marchessault did it. So that wasn't a D, but they're finding these trailers and the Hawks aren't picking them up. Oh, Grzelcyk hurting his arm. It doesn't look good. Forsberg calling over the trainers. This is not good, Matt Grzelcyk. Where's Ethan Del Mastro? I've liked the way Ethan Del Mastro's played. Why are we not playing Ethan Del Mastro? Can I ask you guys that? Oh man, that fucking cross check on Haig on Bedard there. That's so stupid. It's a good look for Bertuzzi. Oh, and Lardis almost got it over the shoulder. He elevated. It was obviously a tough shot. Lardis was a couple inches away from roofing that chat. That would have been insane. I just said how much I love Grizz. Whose stick hit him? Oh, geez, that's not good. He's out. He's going to be out for a while. He just, collapsed and died. Hopefully he's all right, but that did not look good. Michael Pekka looks like Danny Wirtz. Anyone else think that? Michael Pekka, known Selke winner, by the way. Selke winner, Michael Pekka. All right, sorry. D-zone draw here for Connor Bedard. If you can hear me, Connor Bedard, please save me. Preds win the draw. They play it in deep. Puck battle behind the Hawks net. Hawks come up with it. Here's Burakovsky. Makes a nice play there to Bedard. Here's Bedard. Oh, bobbles the puck as he enters the zone. Hard rims it. Green gets there. Burakovsky turns the puck over. All right. Ignore what I said about that good pass a second ago. Oh, no. What a chance. Haig didn't get anything on that. Burakovsky plays it off the wall. Bedard chases. Hawks going to go for a change here. Nice poke check there from Louis Crevier. Puck battle in the corner. The right side of the Hawks zone. Hawks come up with it. Crevier shielding, protecting the puck, nearly turns it over, but Slaggert's there to feed the puck back to him. The guy's closing in on Crevier. Gets it all the way out to center. This Hawks fourth line going to live to fight another day. Preds get it in. Crevier again, not able to... I don't know if he doesn't really have an option there. Like, it kind of... We can't see. You can only see so much of the, of the ice because of the broadcast. Are guys not getting open for him there? There was, like, a couple of times where Crevier had some time with the puck below the goal line and just couldn't find the breakout pass. So I don't know if that's on Crevier or the fucking Toninato and Lafferty on the ice. Not giving him any options. What a pass by Berkey. Yeah, but then he turned the puck over 10 seconds. Not even 7 seconds later. So if they play Lars consistently with skilled players, he will score. Do you think Lafferty's on the team next year? No. I dare Blashill to keep Burke on the first line when Frendella's here. Kaiser needs to step it up the rest of the game with Grizz out. Yeah. Yeah, him and Vlasic are going to play a lot of hockey tonight. All these defensemen are going to play a ton. So, it's not good. Oh, no. That puck just went over Yossi's stick. He was going to be skeet shooting there. Lardis hounding. Nice. They force a turnover. Bertuzzi spins, finds Nazar. Nazar shoots! Oh, was looking for the tip from Lardis. I don't know if he got it, but Saros made the save. This line's looked really good, man. Wow, it's almost like if you put 76 out with talent in the top 6, he does better. O'Reilly took the puck off of him here, though. Plays it in deep. Vlasic and Rinzel actually do well to absorb contact. Nazar's able to just skate over and pick the puck up. And now he just gets it in. Hawks are going to go for a change. Good work by Nazar, just living to fight another day there. Here's Zach LaRue for the Nashville Predators. Shielding the puck away from Levshinov. Turns the puck over. Green hops on it. Green over to Bedard. Here's Bedard. Looking for a pass. Pulls up. What a find. Oh my gosh. He's so good. Connor Bedard. That was orgasmic. Gets a shot on. Saros makes the save. Holy shit. Connor Bedard just with a wave of the wand. He's a magician. It's next level vision. That was like, he just put that in, he just saucered it to an area for Levshinov to skate onto, and it was on his tape. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh no. And now here's a great look for Nashville. I think Knight made a sprawling save there. This line's tired now. Crevier nearly turns the puck over. He does. Hawks got to get this out, chat. Oh, nice. Bedard's able to just flip it out. Burkowski goes for a change. Couple guys go for a change. Marchessault. Shot goes wide. Here's Mickey in the Nashville zone. Nice. Finds a pass. Here's Artie. Backhand. Oh, big collision with Saros. Puck still free. Artie with another great chance. I love to see him getting up in the rush. Obviously, we want to see him scoring on this, but I love to see him getting that high up in the rush. Here's Vlas. What a pass. Donato. Tough angle. Goes high. Out of play. Wow. I've liked the way the Hawks have looked in the first 10 minutes. I'm not going to lie. This has been really exciting hockey. Several lines creating offense. Oh my gosh. Levshinov almost going 7-hole on the forehand, backhand there. Saros just getting a piece of that with the blocker. Nice move there from Levshinov. Unfortunate not to score, to be honest with you. Was Lardis on the second line against the Colorado? I think just like part of the game. Just part of the game, and they were getting their faces stomped in that game, so it doesn't count. I like what Blashill's doing with Bedard. If he can manage to produce with Burakovsky-shaped anchor, with a Burakovsky-shaped anchor permanently lashed to him, he should have no problem the rest of his career next to NHL talent. Yeah. Burakovsky turnover. He got elevation on that too. Just an insane Saros save. Saros has been really dialed. Saros has made like 4 grade A saves in the first 10 minutes of this game. Hawks have had a few high danger looks, creating a lot of offense. Different lines creating offense, which is good to see. I am salivating over this Lardis, Nazar, Bertuzzi line. I want to see them for the rest of the year. Like, chat, how much fun will Bedard, Nazar, Lardis, Bedard, Nazar, Lardis, Bertuzzi, Nazar, Lardis, plus Bedard, Green, Frundell for the rest of the year? That's what we get for the final 10 games. It's going to be fun. We're going to be having fun, chat. Who's my favorite to win the cup this year? I mean, it is obviously the Avs, but I wouldn't bet on them. I would not bet on the Avs because they're like plus 280, and it's like it's not like they have a cakewalk to the finals. They're still gonna have to play a couple of really good teams. If I was betting, I'd probably be betting on a team in the East, or like if I was betting, I would be betting on 3 teams. I would be betting on the Edmonton Oilers, even with Draisaitl out. I'm sure he's going to get back in time. I'd bet on the Edmonton Oilers. I'd bet on the Tampa Bay Lightning, and I would be betting on the Carolina Hurricanes. Those are the only 3 teams I think you should be betting on. If you're betting on any other team, I think it's a waste of money. Oh, no. Chance goes just wide for Nashville. Artie carries. Passes it up. His pass misses Toninato. Slager races and beats the icing there. Great hustle from Landon Slager. You don't see that very often. Shot comes in from the point. Hits bodies out in front. Lafferty steps in. Artie keeps it in at the line. Finds Vlasic. Vlasic makes a nice move. Saros is way out of his net in the pass. Doesn't find anyone. Vlasic gets it back and shoots this time. Saros makes the save. Oh my gosh, man. Our D are looking so good. Pause. Nice pass from Artie. Slager. Oh, what a save again. Saros gets a piece of it. It goes out of play. It's looking like a power play on Madison right now. I would like to see the Wings go far. They're not. That team is terrible. The Wings are not going far. I'm sorry. There's no chance the Detroit Red Wings are getting past the second round. Green needs to stay on line 1 for feeds. D. Puck wins. Artie makes line 4 look like starters. Yeah. What a feed from Lev to Slags. Yeah. Fucking Artie and Vlasic are looking like a sick combo. Artie and Vlasic are looking awesome together. Offsides on Nashville here. What a feed from Lev to Slags. Yeah. I really like Vlasic and Lev together. Yeah, I mean that was an awesome shift. That is a shift you look at and feel really excited about the future of the Blackhawks blue line. Seeing those two. Whew. Those big bodies skating and moving like that. Vlasic is... I love Alex Vlasic. Lev is a pass-feeding machine. Best shift I've ever seen from him. Lev has been playing possessed the last 2 weeks. He's been getting better and better, chat. Better and better. Love that Lev seems to have found his footing. He's been constantly getting more... Not sure what that is. Vlasic's scoring touch will improve. He just needed to find a pass there. That was all. He threw it through the traffic, and it just didn't find anyone. ¿Dónde está el servicio? Watch that arm sticking out like that. Lev doesn't turn 21 until next season. Consistent hits and blocks. Gotcha, gotcha. Everyone was calling Lev trash, yeah. To be fair, there was reason to like a month and a half ago, whenever it was, when the Ben Pope article came out about how they're working on the fundamentals with him. Like, it's reason, there's good reason to like see that article and hear that from the coaching staff and get concerned that they're like having to go over the fundamentals of the game with the second overall pick. Like, I think that's rational, but I do think that largely speaking, it was overblown, the overreaction to his, his rookie season, as a 20-year-old. He's so young. All right, here's Vlasic, picks the puck off of Knight. Gets it out to Bertuzzi, who finds Nazar. Can't quite poke it over to Lardis. Does he keep it in the zone? He does, but Nashville gets on it. Damn. All right, here's Bed's line. Nashville into the Chicago zone. Good poke check there from Wyatt Kaiser. Burakovsky makes a nice defensive play. Carries the puck out. Maybe a 3-on-2. Gets it over to Ryan Green. Shoots! Oh, Saros makes the save. Good look there for Ryan Green. Here's a battle behind Spencer Knight, and he's just going to reach back and freeze the puck. A little bit of extracurriculars after the whistle. Grizzly back to Pittsburgh for Brian Rust. Vlasic's the perfect complement to Lev. If Artie keeps getting better and smarter, there's no reason he can't be similar to Heiskanen. Had to rebuild his confidence by working on the basics. Show that he can hang and make it here. Type shit, type shit. All right, D-zone draw here for Frankie. Marchessault comes in to take the face off. Frankie wins it off of him. Donato gets there. Plays it off the boards. Shea carries it out for Nashville. They dump it in. Uh-oh. Teravainen almost got held up on the wall there. Rinzel carries it out. Maybe a 3-on-2 here for the Hawks. Donato flips it to Rinzel. Oh, he tried to get it over to Mickey. Couldn't quite get anything on that. Artie is going to choose to just retreat and carry the puck out. I don't know how that wasn't offsides. It looked close. Nashville takes the puck. Enters the Chicago zone. Ooh, nice hit there from Crevier. He sized him up. Here's Mickey. Doesn't do well there. Needed to make a better pass off the wall there to Crevier. Oh, no. Here's a good look for Nashville. Shot hits Crevier out front. It gets held in, though, by Nashville. Artie picks it up behind the net. Doesn't get much on that pass. Bedard's going to be able to carry now. All alone, so he chips it into the Nashville zone. Lays a hit. Nashville carrying the other way. Nashville looking to get set up. They keep it in. Shot comes in. Deflects. Vlasic plays it up to Green. Green to Burakovsky. Burakovsky in the Nashville zone. Cuts back. And turns the puck over. Ran out of room. Nashville dumps it. It gets past Knight's stick. Vlasic kind of tips it up the wall. Kaiser pulls it out for the Hawks. Burakovsky chips it in for Toninato to skate onto. Can't get on the puck. Nashville carries it out. Here's Rinzel. Watch him skate, man. Nice move by Rinzel in the neutral zone. Shoots! So it goes wide. Rinzel absolutely flying and feeling the confidence there. Here's Nazar. Nice play by Lafferty to leave that puck. Bertuzzi couldn't quite get on it, though. Lafferty, get off the ice so we can see Nick Lardis. Nice work by Kaiser there. Penalty coming against Nashville. Hawks going to the power play. Wyatt Kaiser just drew one there in the corner. In-house analytics, everybody. Yeah. Good job, Larry. Larry. When will Burakovsky get held accountable? Dude, Frindell is going to be here in like 2 days. This week, he's going to get held accountable. It is lofty, but he could be a Hiskinen light. Him and Vlasic could be a lesser Hiskinen and Lindell. When will Burakovsky... Oh, I read that. I'm excited. When will Burakovsky get held accountable? I love that. I'm excited for this defensive group as a whole. Not just the ceiling of an individual defenseman. Well said. They're going to be a solid group. I agree. That's my confidence isn't... I agree with that statement. My confidence isn't in one of these guys individually. It's like, I think they're all going to be, like, above average defensemen. Like, it's going to be like a Florida Panthers type decor, where it's just like, they're all dogs, you know? With Forsling and Mikkola and Jones and Ekblad, you know? Like... I think it's going to be like that, where they're just all big and good. Don't draft Chase Reed or Keaton Bearhoff. I like Crevier too. Yeah, me too. Love to see Crevier throwing the body around like that. Use that big frame, big man. Oh, and then we get a whistle because of puck gets played with high stick, I think. The draw is going to be at center ice. Remember when we had Forsling, that one stings. What would Gus Forsling have done for us over the past, like, 10 years, realistically, you know? Like, where would that have gotten us? All right, Frankie decides to drop it back. Bedard's got a ton of speed. Gains the line instantly. Oh my gosh, what a toe drag, and Saros makes the save. How many does he have? Is that his second shot on? I did bet over 3.5, chat. I told you. I told you guys. Don't get upset and say that I didn't tell you. I said it was free. That was a good save from Saros. Okay, that's only one shot. He had one earlier, but they must have not have counted it. It's pretty whack. Nice. Hawks win the draw. Can they keep it and get set up? Here's Donato. Digs the puck out. Oh, I was looking for Levshinov. It hit a stick. Puck still in the zone. Here's Bedard to Artie. Artie loses the puck. Bummer. Nashville can just waste some time here. It's going to be a D-zone draw here on the power play with 1:14 left to go on the man advantage. Play style-wise, they all mesh well with one another. Maybe not Korch. Gus Forsling now would be great, but he would have been on a dog-ass team the last decade. Yeah. And also, like, guys, we don't, like, if you look back at all the players we let go of, you don't know who, if you keep any of them, like, how that butterfly affects. Oh, Teravainen towards the middle of the ice. Oh, loses it. You don't know how that, like, butterfly effect messes with us getting Connor Bedard. So, like, I wouldn't have changed anything that happened that led us to getting 98, if I'm being honest with you. Because he is the future. Here he is now, into the zone. Spinorama. His drop pass gets tipped by Ryan O'Reilly. Green behind the net now. Here's Bedard on the left half wall. Back to Rinzel. Now Bedard. Drops for Rinzel. Rinzel doesn't have a passing option. Over to Tavo. Someone's glove is on the ice. Rinzel. What the fuck was that? Interesting look here on this power play. All right, Nashville gets it out. LaRue out of the box, loses the race to Rinzel. Take another penalty. Oh, rubs off Rinzel hard there. Gets possession for his team and goes off. Harder in by Nashville. Pup, he drops it for Vlasic. Burakovsky tries to get it over to Mickey. Vlasic sends it in. Nice forechecking there by Mikheyev. Crevier's shot gets tipped. Good pressure from this fourth line here. Or, not even the fourth line. It's Toninato, Mikheyev, and Burakovsky. I don't even know what to call that. That's ass. That's what I'll call that. I don't know if that's the third line or the fourth line, but I know it's ass. Toninato intercepts that pass. Levshinov plays it to Kaiser. Kaiser takes a hit. Barely gets that puck over to Levshinov. Nashville pressing high here. They force the turnover. Nashville are, like, sending two guys aggressively. We need to try to start hurting them on the counter. Here's Slaggert. Lafferty now in the Nashville zone. Drops to one knee. Gets back up. Protects the puck well. Gets it over to Nazar. Behind Saros. Frankie Nazar. Oh, it almost got to Slaggert. Here's Rinzel. Over to Nazar. It was on his backhand, so he couldn't do anything with it. Here's Vlasic. Rinzel. Lardis on the ice now. Back to Rinzel, who shoots. It hits a body out in front. I think it hit Slaggert. I hope Matty G is all good. Yeah, me too. Here's Lardis. Gets it into the Nashville zone. Chips it in himself. Good pressure. Hawks force a turnover. Here's Bertuzzi. Drop pass. Shot comes in. Oh, Nazar on the second chance opportunity. It bounced just over his stick. Nice work by Vlasic along the wall there. 10 seconds left. Nashville just going to settle the puck down, weather the storm. Almost turn it over again. Man, that second line was creating a lot of pressure. They were that second line with Lardis, Nazar, and Bertuzzi. I loved their game on the forecheck there. They were forcing a lot of turnovers that entire period. I really liked the way those guys played against the O'Reilly line the entire time as well. Really positive period from that second line from the Hawks, which is basically playing like the first line today. I do want to let you all know that I will be doing a post game today and it'll be coming out on Justin's channel. Me, B-Hawk Memes, and OV Clapbomb are going to be doing a post game after this one on B-Hawk Memes YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed to his channel, and I'll be collabing it with my channel. So hopefully it'll still show up on in all your feeds, and you guys can watch that. I'm sure it'll be fun to chop it up with those guys, and hopefully it's we're chopping up a win. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's have some fun. Frank Saravalli, debut Tuesday or Thursday for Frindell, likely starting on Bedard's wing. Expected to get a look at center down the stretch. Why? Literally, why? View maxing. I like that period. Me too. That was a fun period. Hawks looked good. Disappointed not to score, but Hawks looked good in that period. I should tweet something about... Wait. Where'd that go? Okay. I don't know why it's not doing the normal thing that it does. What the fuck? The Hawks knew they were not going to be good for a long time. Should have kept Hagel. Dude, what happens if we don't get Bedard because we keep Brandon Hagel? Was keeping Brandon Hagel worth not getting Oliver Moore, Sasha Boisvert, and maybe even Connor Bedard? Just so that we could have Brandon Hagel? Decent first period, but a lot of sloppy stick handling. It wasn't perfect, but they created more offense. Like, the D looked really solid. That was a competitive period. Like, the Blackhawks were the better team in that period. We have not seen consistent offense from multiple lines in very many games this season. And so seeing that first and second line play as well as they did that period, it was good. And I thought Levshinov and Rinzel had really strong periods. Let's see what they can do for the rest of the game. They're going to be playing a lot of minutes. Yeah, I like Freundell's play style. It makes no sense to play him at center. Like, he makes so much more sense on the wing. He's not a puck transporter, let alone like a play driver, right? Like, not only is he not a play driver, he's not a guy that's very good at carrying the puck like up the ice and finding passes in transition. Like, that's one of his weaknesses, is like passing in transition and carrying the puck up the ice quickly. To me, it makes no sense to play him at center. To me, he was literally built in a lab to be put on the wing of a guy like Connor Bedard, who can do all the playmaking, all the puck carrying, all the play driving, and then Freundell just set up, take one-timers, dig pucks off the walls. He's great along the walls. He's great on the forecheck. He's great in his own end. He's the perfect complement to Connor Bedard. Why would we play him as a center? It makes no sense to me. Already crushed that guy on his... I love this video. I keep playing it. Already crushed that guy in a scoring rush. Are you buying the Barkov comparisons? No, I don't think he's very Sasha Barkov-like. I don't think that's a very good comparison for him. The only reason why they're saying that is because he's like European and like big. Like, I don't know. I guess in the way, like, the simplicities of their game, I can kind of see the comparison. Like, I feel like when I watch Anton Freundell, he just like kind of always makes the right safe play. And Barkov does that too. He's more Hossa, Danny Heatley. Yeah, I think Hossa's like a great... I think Hossa is a better comparison for him than Sasha Barkov. Just like great hard shot, good two-way player, strong, really good at protecting the puck. I think you play him on the wing, and if he's doing well on the wing, you don't put him at center. If he gets in first 5-6 games, really struggles, not doing anything on the wing, sure, maybe you give him a look at center. But I don't think you play him at center unless things are going bad on the wing. I'm excited for Freundell, but worried about Burakovsky losing minutes. Shut up. Yeah, chat, what are we going to do about Burakovsky getting less minutes?
The 19-year-old gets to the outside, playing his third ever.
Why the fuck does it keep pausing? These guys got to be just trolling this NHL follow tracker. Marcus Foligno unfollowing the Blackhawks. Why are the Blackhawks catching a stray there? What was this question from Mario, from Super Mario?
His situation based on...
Someone in his situation, are you a throw a guy into the fire kind of coach, or are you an ease him in kind of coach?
Probably in his situation, based on the level of play he's had all year, how well he's played the last part of the year, the fact there's 0 practice time at this time of year, I'm going to throw him into the fire kind of coach. But not always. It's all situational. But in this one, he's going to get thrown in the fire.
Given the type of skill set he has and kind of profile he is as a player, I know you want to see him on the ice, but is there a temptation to throw him into the fire and put him with Bedard?
He'll be with a good player, for sure.
He's playing with Bedard, chat.
I want to see him on the ice, but is there a temptation to throw him into the fire and put him with Bedard?
He'll be with a good player, for sure.
He'll be good with a good player. Let's go. Oh, man, I am pumped. I am pumped. Wow. Very exciting stuff. That's exciting. Ooh, what's this little edit?
Check this out.
Okay. Stop. Pausing.
I look good.
Okay. On the street and I got my swag on. Okay. Get the money, gotta get my bag on. Okay. Triple.
What is that song? Did you just say that as opposed to everyone in the NHL is good though? Come on, you guys, come on. You guys stop being boomers. You can't read through the lines there. Are you going to put him with Bedard? He's not going to say, yes, I'm playing with Connor Bedard, but that's what he just said. He's going to play with a good player. Come on, read through the lines, guys. Figure that out. He's not saying he's going to play with a good player and then play him with Dominic Toninato and Landon Slager. Oh, technically those guys are good players. Landon Slager's a good guys. Landon Slager is a good player. Come on, guys. He's playing him with Connor Bedard. Stop being silly.
Just draft picks, but high round picks for Michigan. Shifsky off the back wall. Fantilli scores! Luca Fantilli!
Damn, that celebration was hard as fuck. That celebration, the fucking violin, that is the hardest shit I have ever seen in my life.
Luca Fantilli!
What a fucking celly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a celly.
Nice job to take it off his skate. Mikheyev slows things down, passes over. Here's a chance in front. And Saros with a big save.
Dude, Levchinov was all over it that period. That was such a good period from Artie. This is that already passed to Slags.
Who settles it down, flips it through to Slager with a shot, and that's deflected on a play. That may have gone off the shaft of the stick of Saros.
That was a sick pass. That was so good from Artie.
Who settles it down,
So good from Artie, man.
With a shot, and that's deflected on a play. That may have gone off the shaft of the stick of Saros.
Yeah, that Sally was insane. Dude, we need a Blackhawk guy ripping the fucking violin. Wait, I want to see this scrum again. The Grizzlick injury. Like, what happened? A stick came up and hit his, like, underneath his arm right here, I think. I don't know.
Nazar goes in front, Bertuzzi. Puck goes deep, Lardis, first man on it, Bertuzzi. Nazar goes in front, Bertuzzi with a shot, and that's turned away, rebound. Lardis stopped as well, 2 big saves by UC Saros. Puck goes deep, Lardis, first man on it.
Man, that was a sick period. This team's so fun to watch. I'm so sad that we only have, like, 10 games left. I'm already missing Blackhawks hockey. I'm already missing it, chat. Keep on rocking me, baby. Love to see a rough ethical tank. This has been an ethical tank. We may need to put vodka in Soda's water bottle. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that injury. If you want to have more than a dozen games left, you got to make playoffs. Yeah, they're not making the playoffs, but next year. Next year's our time. I see it so clearly. It's going to be such a big jump. Bedard's going to be even better next year. Friendell's going to be a perfect complement to him on his line. If the Hawks end up with 76 points, is that really a tank, though? It's not. It's an ethical tank. That's exactly... And you know what's crazy? Let me pull this up. Get a nice little wake up for a point per game. All right, jeez, I better be getting some fucking money on these ads. Blackhawks know what they're doing, advertising on my vids, chat.
In life, growth doesn't happen alone. But in business, who is there to help you grow?
And so with all those things happening, assuming that the penalty kill is around what it was this past. Look at some of these predictions, man. Okay. The red being over, jeez. $90 points for Bedsy. He's 95-point pace. W. Frank Nazar equals GOAT. 60 points. The injury fucked with that one. My worst take was the Sam Rinzel one. I was really bullish on Sam Rinzel heading into the year. That ended up being an L. Lardis playing 25% of the season. Bang. The Blackhawks will finish with 76 points. I'm him. I walk shit down. I'm him. Fuck out of here, man. Nobody does this shit like me, chat. Nobody does this shit like me. All the people who talk shit on Twitter saying that I need to keep my mouth shut. Fuck you. I know ball, man. I know ball. That was from before the season. That was from 7 months ago. What's the date of this video? August. That was from August 12th. That was from August 12th, a month before the season. We're underway here in the second period. Or that was like 2 months before the season started. August 12th. It's not the intermission. We're in second period. I'm down for unethical tank. I'm not. Levshinov, shot comes in, deflected. Here's Vlas. Couldn't get that puck over to Lardis. Lev keeps. Here's Lardis in the corner. Off the wall to Burt. Burt doesn't really have any space. He gets taken down. No call, though. That looked like a bit of a hold. I had no idea about beds. No, I didn't. I just I believed. I knew ball. I knew he was going to take the jump. I knew he was taking the jump. I saw the training footage. Here's Beds. Oh, I was trying to find Renzel there. It hit a stick. Preds dump it in. Knight plays it over to Kaiser. Oof. Kaiser not really making a decision with that puck. Here's Renzel. Plays it out to center. Nashville goes right back into the zone. Gosh, this fucking autofocus bullshit. Hawks dump it in. Green there on the forecheck. Good keep there from Vlasic. He's got Mickey. Oh, his pass hits his stick. Goes high into the air. Crevier's pass misses Mikheyev. Good work by Mikheyev in the corner there. Teravainen comes up with it. Can't get the pass back to the point. Marchessault carries it out for Nashville. Good defensive work by Vlasic to break that up. Crevier, shoulder to shoulder. Teravainen springs forward. Here's Mikheyev. Couldn't actually get on it. Here's Donnie. Donato across for Teravainen, just out of his reach. Bummer. Forsberg. Nice defensive work there from Kaiser. Gets it up. Teravainen prods it forward for Donato. Donato shielding the puck. He loses it. And Nashville's able to go the other way. If Bjork is on the board at like 12 and the Hawks are picking again, I'd love to pick them. I don't know if they'll... I kind of agree with you too. Like if they have... If Florida ends up playing their way out of the bottom 10, which I don't think they're going to, so I think this is a nothing burger, but I wouldn't mind taking the stab on them, you know? Like, I wouldn't mind, like, that's a gamble. I'm totally fine taking a gamble on a guy like that. Like, you might as well. You've got all these other young players. Nice move. Oh, Toninato. Not able to put it home. Here's Toninato protecting the puck. Passes it back to Renzel. To Crevier. Crevier shoots. It goes high over the post. And Nashville gets it out of the zone. Good shift by the AHL line. Yeah. Offsides. Bertuzzi wasn't able to stay on there. That really was a solid shift from the AHL line. Bjork would be the best hockey player at that point. Yeah. You're right. He might be like the fourth best forward in the draft. You could argue that he's the third most talented forward in the draft. Realistically, I feel like there's things that I like out of him more than Malhotra and Lawrence and stuff. Like if he was, imagine if Bjork was Malhotra's size. You know, he'd go top 3 or 4. Jeez, good save by Spencer Knight. Here's Lardis, 2-on-1 with Nazar. If he hurries, Lardis finds Nazar. They score. What a goal! Lardis to Nazar. Let's go. This fucking line. Woo! What a goal, man. I thought that guy was gaining ground on Nick Lardis. Everybody in the building thought Nick Lardis was shooting that puck. Oh, and he gets the goal. He gets the... What happened? I thought he tried to pass this over to Nazar. Let's see what happens. Oh, it just goes off Haig's body. It goes off Haig's stick, and Lardis scores. Let's go. Get the puck to the net. Good things happen. Nick Lardis We called it. We said it at the beginning. We said it before the game. If we could have one guy score today, it's Nicky Lardis. Boom! Keep him in the. You have to keep this kid in the top 6. What are we doing? What are we doing playing him on the 4th line? Oh my gosh. I have the hiccups. What are we doing playing that kid on the 4th line, man? That line's been so damn good. That's been our best line today. They're going to score again. Blash, us fans know puck. True. We know puck. Listen to us. I had Nazar first goal. Rip. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Burakovsky, nice. Bedard takes that so well. He gets tripped. Hello? No call. He just wiped out. Never mind. You know I'm always going to call for that. For my guy. Oh, awkward shot comes in. Knight makes the save. No rebound. Attaboy, Knighter. Staying sharp. Jeez, Nick Lardis is so sick. That goal's so funny. He gets his stick lifted at the... That is so deceptive from Lardis. He was looking past. He was looking past the whole time. And then the final, like, second and a half, he looks like he's shooting, but then goes back to the pass. That is sneaky from Nick Lardis. He deserves to score a goal on that. He was looking pass, and then he goes shoot, but then he actually passes it. That's fucking sneaky from 76, chat. Sneaky, sneaky. Here's Burakovsky to Bedard. Bedard finds Green. Passes it behind Rinzel. It goes out of the zone. Rinzel, you should have just taken that puck back and just maintained possession there. Only reason they scored that is because Lardis learned how to play defense on 4th line. Oh, yeah. Over the past, like, 15 games, he learned how to play defense. That's so good. You're right. That's true. Chat, chat. He wouldn't be able to make those plays with offensive players. He wouldn't be able to get the puck from guys like Tyler Bertuzzi if he didn't learn how to play defense first. On the 4th line, that's true. That is true. That's a good point. Lardis should also play with good players. Yeah, no kidding. I think, look, this was our dream scenario, chat. Was Lardis gets moved up this game and then scores and they look great. You can't move him down now. You can't move Nick Lardis down the lineup now. You have to play him in the top 6 now. This is exactly what we wanted. He's got that Burrish in him? What? Nick Lardis and Adam Burrish? What is the comparison there? I can't believe I've been watching Connor Bedard play with 3rd liners for 3 years. Well, next game he's going to be playing with a 3rd overall pick, so worry not. Worry not. Chat, tomorrow, so today after the game, post game with B-Hawk Memes and OV Clapbomb on B-Hawk Memes channel. The post game's going to be coming out on his channel. And then tomorrow I am interviewing Barstool Chief. And so that will be coming out probably tomorrow evening. I would imagine that's coming out tomorrow evening or Tuesday morning. TBD, but Barstool Chief interview coming tomorrow. Let me know. Let me know if there's any questions you want me to ask Chief tomorrow. Ben Johnson, my coach, my glorious coach, Ben Johnson at the game. Let's go. Benny J. Bears head coach in the house. Yes, sir. Uh-oh, what a look, and Nashville scores. What a play. Forsberg ties it up for... That was... So Kaiser has it and just gets dispossessed by Forsberg. Jeez, Wyatt Kaiser just got pantsed. And loses his stick. Oh, brutal play from Kaiser. That's tough. Oh, well. All right, tie game, tie game. Tough play there from Kaiser. What are you going to do? Back to being tied. Let's go get another one. No big deal, chat. No big deal. Lafferty gets reverse hit. Vlasic takes a hit. Jeez. Slaggert comes over to help him out, though. They get it out of the zone. AHLers on the ice for the Blackhawks. Here's Renzel. Plays it up. 44 understands the assignment. That's true. Oh, no. Stamkos all in. Oh, my gosh. Knight makes another save. Where's the puck? They don't blow it dead. Puck's still loose. Knight doesn't have his stick. Reaches out to get it. Puck battle behind the net now. He understood the assignment. And puck gets out of the zone. Oh, Nazar wipes out hard the end boards. Stamkos turns and passes. Good defense there from Crevier. Lardis picks up the puck, plays it along the wall for Kaiser. Kaiser plays it high off the glass. Bertuzzi skates onto it. Turns, looking for a pass, leaves it for Lardis. Here's Lardis now protecting. He leaves it for Donato. Donato can't get the puck over to Bertuzzi. Now he does. Here's Bert, back to the point. Kaiser rips one, and it hits the traffic out in front. Nashville chips it out. Puck goes to Knight. Nashville has to tag up. Delayed offsides. Slags is a guy we can build around. Build around him in the AHL, maybe. Yeah, you're going to need to build 3.5 lines ahead of him. You're going to have to build a top 9 above him. I guess if that's what you mean. Donato back to Teravainen. Over to Vlasic. Shoots! Good save, Saros. Mikheyev now. Wheeling. Makes a nice move. Cuts to the middle of the ice. Shirley. No penalty. Wow. Gets taken out. No penalty called. LaRue got away with one. Knight keeps the play alive. Yeah, that was an interesting no call there, I'll admit. I would like to see that one again. Oh, Burakovsky's in on a breakaway. Burakovsky and Saros makes the save on Burakovsky on the breakaway. The jokes write themselves. Nice. Hawks steal the puck. Battle in the corner here. Green prods it back to Crevier. Oh, it gets tipped. Bedard draws a penalty. Hawks going to the power play. Delayed penalty coming to Nashville. They touch the puck. No, they don't, say the refs. Crevier to Bedard, looking for a tip. Nazar, the extra attacker on. Nashville finally gets possession. Hawks going back to the peeper with 9:57 left in the second. Burke had a great shift. Yeah, he's cursed, man. Like, he's played okay. He's had some good moments today, but then he's had like 2 or 3 turnovers and just like cannot score. He can never score. It's crazy. Oh, they not call that a trip? It's fine. We got one on Bedard driving the net there. So, and it's a perfect time for a commercial break since, you know, Bedard and Nazar are going to be out there again on the power play. They get some time to get a breather here. Rest of the troops can put the top dogs out first here. Throw Lardis. Throw Lardis on power play 1. He's earned it. Put Lardsy on power play 1. Is Forsberg considered a young player? No. I heart Berksy. Berksy understands the assignment, chat. Berksy is chat. Andre Burakovsky is unethically tanking. He's not even being like coy about it. No, Forsberg is 31. Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny. No, Forsberg has like kids. Burakovsky's a guy we can build around. Builds a fucking cage around him and not let him out of it, maybe. Building a prison around him and not letting him anywhere near an ice surface. Andre, let's get us McKenna, Burakovsky, potato vodka before bed each night. What? If I was Bedard, I'd be ripping my hair out. He's not. He's not ripping his hair out. Ryan Green's like one of his best buds on the team. He plays with him every game. He's not ripping his hair out. He knows what's happening. He knows what's on the way. And he loses the draw on the power play. And so Shea clears it out of the Nashville zone. Is Burke still on the first line? Forgot to check the lineup. Yes, of course he is. He's going to be on the first line until probably Tuesday or Thursday, whenever Frendell makes his debut. Nice pass. Here's Bedard. Oh, loses the puck at the last second. Tried to throw it back out for Nazar. Probably should have just held on to that one. Nashville dumps it. Here's Bedard in the Nashville zone. What a fast. Finds Levshinov. Drops for Burt. Hawks get set up here. Ah, Nazar couldn't complete the pass to Bertuzzi. He got stick checked right as the puck got to him. And Nashville carries it out. Maybe a 2-on-1 here for Nashville. Nice defensive play from Tavo there. All right, not a great minute of power play time, I'll be honest. Burt brings it in. Nashville. Oh my gosh, Bertuzzi's still out there. What is he doing? Bumbling or fumbling around. Here's O'Reilly. Drop pass. Shot comes in. Goes wide. Lardis picks it up with 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. He carries it in. Makes a nice pass to Burakovsky. Oh my gosh. Come on, Berkey. His shot gets saved. Really good play there from Nick Lardis, who is feeling it today. Burakovsky protecting the puck. Holds on to it. Finds Lardis. It goes off his skate, though. Lardis gets it back to Burakovsky. 6 seconds to go on the man advantage. Here's Rinzel at the point to Burakovsky. Let's take a shot here, boys. He spins away from pressure. And you turn the puck over with the guy coming out of the box, and now he's on a breakaway all alone. And, okay, he just missed. Fucking Andre Burakovsky with the awareness of a peanut there. Like, holy shit. The guy gets out of the box, and you're turning the puck over there. Internal analytics. You're right. Internal analytics. My internal analytics tell me that I got a perfect score on my ACT, and I have a massive PP. That's what my internal analytics say. The internal analytics in question that are suggesting that Andre Burakovsky is a first-line player. Oh, Bedard slamming his stick against the glass there. He's pissed. Hey, that should count as a shot on net for Beds. He got a piece of that. That was good by Renzel to tie up the guy on the breakaway. That was good. That was so bad. This game is wild. This game really is back and forth. A lot of offense. A lot of transition. It's high flying. It's fun. And icing. That was not a great pass. Andre, I escaped Guantanamo Bay, Burakovsky. Each ticket includes a hot dog, a popcorn, and a drink. Wow. Wow. CHSN's behind me for a change? That might just be you, dude. I don't think CHSN's behind me. You should just refresh your feed. I doubt they're behind the 15-second YouTube delay. But if it is tweaking, you can just pause my stream and sync it up. Slagger chips it in. He wins, comes up with the puck. Passes it back to the point for Artie Levshinov. His pass a little too hot for Bedard. Here's Bedard behind the net. Finds Artie. Oh, couldn't get the shot away. Here's Bedard. What a find! Shoots Burakovsky! You criminal! You crook! I want him off my team, man! It's getting ridiculous. Here's Bedard all alone on a breakaway. What a move! What a goal! He's undeniable! You can't pull him down with shit! Andre Burakovsky, he will find a way to score regardless. It's what he does. Oh my goodness, Connor Bedard. Holy shit. Boom. Fucking disgusting. He's a bad boy. He is a bad boy. Oh, Connor Bedard. Oh, Connor Bedard. Oh, Connor Bedard. Let's go. He's him. And was that Ryan Green with that delicious pass? Was that Ryan Green with the delicious pass there? Oh, my gosh. Unstoppable. He's unstoppable, and he's fucking towing around a 50-pound weight behind his back with a number 28 on it. He's carrying a fucking 28-pound dumbbell on his back. He said, fine, I'll do it myself. Bedard's inevitable. Watching Lee with no volume on second phone is cinema. Oh, Connor Bedard. Oh, Connor Bedard. Oh, Connor Bedard. That had to have been Green's pass. I'll pull it up on Twitter right now for you guys. Where's my boy Blackhawk up? Where's Blackhawk up, chat?
Going to that stick side again. And a great response. Here comes Bedard. All alone. Right in. Scores!
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It was Greener. Ryan Green setting him up again.
What a move. Going to that stick side again.
Right? Yeah. It's Kaiser, Artie, and Ryan Green. Has the puck. What a pass on the tape. Bad change by Nashville. Disgusting move. Nice pass. Fired up. Andre Burakovsky trying his best to get Gavin McKenna, and Bedard just... Connor Bedard doesn't want to play with his cousin. Confirmed. He doesn't want to play with his second cousin. Bedsy more dangerous when pissed. I had Green goal and Bedsy assist. Tough looks, but hard to complain. The Pookie goal. Gosh, he's so good. He just doesn't score weak goals. Yeah, it does feel like every single one's a banger. Teravainen, what are you doing dropping it? Saros is supposed to be one of the best goalies in the world. No. He hasn't been for a couple years now. Burakovsky being unselfish. What a play from Andre Burakovsky. Choosing not to score so that Bedard can get that highlight reel goal. Truly selfish. Truly selfless from number 28 in the red sweater. Here's Donato. Mikheyev. Oh my gosh. How did that stay out? My goodness. Holy cow. Donato put it across the crease. And it was sitting there on a platter for Mikheyev, but it was staring at him like the forbidden fruit, just couldn't quite reach it. What a shame. Nick Hague does well there. Doesn't put that in his own net. That made up for his own goal earlier in the game. Earlier in the period. Man, what an exciting game this has been. Burakovsky may need to retire. It's time to hang him up. It's time to hang him up, Berkey. According to Lee Grossman's chat, it's time to... Oh, here's Lardis wheeling. Oh, couldn't get the pass across. He almost... That could have been really bad. Odd man situation the other way. And Crevier gets called. Oh, no, and Hague. Good save from Knight. Pred's going to the power play here. Kind of a soft hold. That was a great save from Spencer Knight. Burakovsky didn't tell me it's 36 and raining bullets now. Blackhawks taking the W and under 6.5. Someone has a parlay. Someone's got a parlay there. Berksy is 31 years young, just like Forsberg. Two young players, Andre Burakovsky and Philip Forsberg. Oh no, Mickey, you gotta get that puck out there, buddy boy. It's all right. Now we'll have the chance, and he'll skate it out. Wanted Green up with them. Just plays it in behind. Green does really well here, absorbing contact from 4 Predators players at once. Waves to the bench. Gets a change. Yossi into the zone. Good stick from Artie there. And a good stick from Teravainen, who's able to just hoist it out of the zone. Good work there. A minute and 11 left on the kill for the Blackhawks. Here comes Nashville. Good work by the Blackhawks along their own blue line. Slaggert does well there. Nashville tries to enter again. They're fighting through sticks. Artie comes up with it, makes a nice pass over to Tavo, who's is just going to kind of waste time here through the neutral zone, stick handling into the Nashville zone. Doing a really good job getting it in deep, and is going to go for a change now. 40 seconds left on the kill. Really good work here from this elite Blackhawks penalty kill. Oh no. What a chance there for Nashville. Shea. Knight's able to get across the crease in time and close up the entirety of the net. Attaboy Nighter. Attaboy Nighter. Green is a smart, savvy player. He's a great passer. And Yeah, just a great defensive player, too. Ryan Green's a gamer, man. And he's going to keep getting better. Keep him with Bedard. Why would you, like, he sets up Bedard all the time. Ryan Green is not the guy that should come off that line. Oh, no. Spencer Knight, thank you. Good save. 15 seconds left on the kill. Nashville might finally get set up. Nope. Great stick from Ryan Green. Deflected that pass out of play. Puck should, the faceoff should be out of the zone. Here's Woody. That was a good stick there from Kaiser too, I think. Green is a mini Dickinson. He's better. He's more talented than Jason Dickinson. He's going to be a much better hockey player than Jason Dickinson. Jason Dickinson is not nearly as good of a passer as Ryan Green is. Did you guys see that assist he had to Wyatt Kaiser in the Colorado game the other night? Like, that was such a sweet... That was a Bedard-like pass. A little saucer leading Kaiser into the zone. Jason Dickinson's not making passes like that. He doesn't have that kind of creativity. Here's Evangelista. Shoots. Oh, no. Where's that puck? Nice. They blew it down because a strap came loose off of Spencer Knight's mask. Boom. Popped him right in the face. He tried to shake it off. Good thing the ref saw that. Good work there by the officials. Whoa. He's trying to shake it off. Yeah, that could have rolled in. That would have been... What was that? Thank you, Mr. Knight. And Green's a way better skater than Dixie. Yeah, true. Green is a really good skater. Bertuzzi chips it in behind. Hey, getting pressured by Burt. Nashville trying to get it out. Ooh, Andre Burakovsky gets leveled. Here comes Nashville. Drop pass. Shot comes in from the point. Knight sees it the whole way and gloves it with ease. I love watching Bertuzzi skate. What? like because it's funny? Bertuzzi is the worst skater on the team. He's atrocious. He looks like he's skating in fucking quicksand. I love watching Bertuzzi skate. It's crazy. Maybe to laugh. Maybe to get a little chuckle. I can hear Looney Tunes music when he's... Yeah, that's real. Dude, did you just give me hiccups from saying that you hear Looney Tunes music when you hear Bertuzzi skate? Here's Kaiser. Oh, another turnover there. It was a bad pass. Lardis does really good recovering there and just patiently waits, finds the defenseman, gets up the ice. Here's Green in the Nashville zone. Good pass to Frankie. Oh, couldn't get it through Wood. Or Evangelista, rather. Here's Stamkos in the Hawk zone. Drop pass. Where's that puck? Goes all the way back into the Nashville zone. Howell's pass gets intercepted by Tavo. Hawks pick it up with 38 seconds left in the period. Here's Vlasic. Finds Donnie. Ryan Donato shielding, protecting the puck. Renzel, good keep. 24 seconds. Nice pass. Here's Donato. Shoot it. It takes a deflection, and it gets saved by UC Saros. 19.7 seconds to go. Oh, it'll be perfect. Bertuzzi's floppy tongue is undeniable style. It's such a shame because he started out hot. To be fair, Bert doesn't need to skate much, just kind of stand next to the goal and score. True. Add Berkey to the AHL line. Yeah. Honestly, I want to see Andre Burakovsky playing on a line with Brett Seney next week. Play him, send him to the jungle. Oh no. Burakovsky flips it out, and that'll do it for period 2. Hawks up 2-1. Goals from Nicholas Lardis and Canner Bedard. A nice period, a good back and forth period. Really fun, entertaining hockey to watch. Aesthetically pleasing hockey. Let's kind of take a look and see what's going on around the league. So the Jets won in the shootout, which kind of sinks. You would have rather low-key seen the Rangers win, but it's all right. Avalanche beat the Capitals 3-2. I'd be willing to pay more than the $4.99 to send Berkey somewhere in the Middle East. Thank you for the $5, Andrew Martin. I appreciate it. That money will all be going to the plane ticket to send Andre Burakovsky overseas. Hurricanes are stomping the Pens right now, 3-0. Man, I put $100 on the Blue Jackets to make the playoffs before the start of the year, and I cashed it out like a month ago because I got a weak stomach, and I was able to cash it out for like $84, and I was unsure. I should have wrote it out. The Blue Jackets are locked to make it. Might cry if Burakovsky stays on the first line over Green when Frendell gets here. He won't. We eating tonight? Please, no more points. He's not going to, boys. Don't worry. There's no way you take Green off that line. He's been playing too well. That would fuck everything up. Just like stylistically, it just makes more sense to keep Green on that line. Gosh, man, what a sick period. Oilers are team to watch. Dickinson and Murphy both. Who would have thought that Lardis and Nazar would be a solid combination? Shit, not me. Not me. I want to hear what I was saying. I want to hear what I was waffling about. $76 points this year. How many did they finish with last year? Let me see. I think they finished with 61 points, if I'm correct. Okay, and that thing just popped up, and I didn't even mean for it to be. Okay, that actually works out very well. Now that you guys see the standings with me, that was a happy okay, I can't really see them. Accident. I wasn't even going to do all that and pull it up for you, but here we are. The analytics say Berkey with only 2 giveaways. Is that per shift or... with like 76. Okay, nice. Yes. Okay, I was right. I'm a genius. They finished with 61 points, second from the bottom. I think they're going to finish in this range. I think they're going to finish with 76 points. I know 15 points is a big jump, but I do think they're going to make it because of the 4 things I just talked about. I think Rinzel is going to be an absolute animal. I think Frank Nazar is going to be an absolute animal. And I think Connor Bedard is going to be over a point per game. And so with all those things happening, assuming that the penalty kill is around what it was this past year, assuming that the power... I know ball, man! I know ball! Play is at least somewhat close to what it was this past year. I think this team is due for a 15-point... Gosh, man. Gosh. Who does it like me? What it was this past year, assuming that the power play is at least somewhat close to what it was this past year, I think this team is due for a 15-point jump up in the standings. I also think the landscape of the entire NHL is going to shift a little bit this season. I felt like this past year you had like literally two teams like not actively trying to win. Like everyone else was delusionally thinking they were going to make the playoffs, and I don't think that's going to be the case this year. A lot of sellers this year. It was supposed to be a buyer's market. Remember that. It's the Gavin McKenna sweepstake draft year. I think we're going to see a lot of teams, especially as you get past Thanksgiving, get a nice little wake-up call and realize, hey, we're probably not making the Yoffs. We have a chance at Gavin McKenna. Let's sell at the deadline. I think that you're going to see, get a nice little wake-up call and realize, hey, we're probably not making the Yoffs. We have a chance at Gavin McKenna. Let's sell at the deadline. I think that you're going to see a handful of teams happy with taking a step back as this year progresses, and I think that'll be good for the Chicago Blackhawks. Do I think that's going to happen in the Central Division? Not really. So that's why this is a bold prediction. The Central Division is a gauntlet. Those are the teams we're going to be playing the most, and there's not a single one of them that's going to be tanking. So St. Louis, I did not foresee St. Louis being this bad. Will that be tough? Yes, but I think that if you factor in all the other teams in the NHL that are going to probably be sellers as the year goes on, I think that will leave more points available for the Chicago Blackhawks, and I think their young players will also take a step. So you combine all those things, you get to 76 points. I said it. Ball knower. They might land on 76, man. Here first, we can go back and look at this at the end of the year and maybe laugh at me or maybe talk about how much of a genius I am. I don't care as long as we come back and do one of the two. We're doing it. I think that's really all I've got. Really don't, which stinks. I want them, another team that's are going to take a massive make the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. Give 1-800-GAMBLERS a call, all right? Just do me a favor.
Wait, what was that?
If you put money on the New York Islanders to make the Stanley Cup playoffs this year, give 1-800-GAMBLERS a call. All right. I low-key didn't know ball. I slandered the Islanders. And now look, the Islanders, if you've been watching them as of late, they're probably not going to end up making the playoffs, which is hilarious, but they were in the playoff spot all year long. All right. Nobody knew Schaefer was going to be as good as he was. Just do me a favor. Pittsburgh, they're actively tanking. Kyle Dubas at the helm. Sid needs to get out, but they're tanking. They're going to be atrocious. Everyone thought that. You can't blame me. The Philadelphia Flyers are going to be very bad yet again. That's also a team that is like kind of doing a rebuild. The NHL was so weird this year. Like, the Eastern Conference was bizarre because everybody was, like, decent, but nobody was great. Like, Tampa Bay and Carolina are, like, the best teams, and, like, everyone else was kind of just, like, on top of each other. Everyone else was just, like, mid. And I think that'll do it for the Eastern Conference. That's really... I honestly don't even know if I have to spend as much time talking about the West as I did the East, just because I would tell you to not bet on any team in the Central. I guess I'll start with, I think the Winnipeg Jets are going to take a massive step back. Don't be surprised if... Yo! I know ball! What? Chat, I know ball. You to not bet on any team in the Central. I guess I'll start with, I think the Winnipeg Jets are going to take a massive step back. Don't be surprised if... Ball knower. I want to be the first to say this. I don't know if anybody else has said this. Don't be surprised if the Winnipeg Jets are like a wild card team. Ball knower! Like, I know they just won the President's Trophy. Bang! Don't be surprised if that's a wild card team. I'm not going to say that I think they're not going to make the playoffs, but I do think they are going... I should have been bold. To regress massively. We've seen this before. We saw it with the New York... Man! Are you guys listening? People tell me I'm an idiot. People call me stupid. but I do think they are going to regress massively. We've seen this before. We saw it with the New York Rangers 2 years ago. A team that is completely and utterly reliant
Goaltending
on
and power play.
goaltending in a red-hot power play.
Yep.
They never are able to do it season after season. Like, it always regresses, and they've been pretty good the past couple years. I think they're going to regress. I really do. I don't think you can just completely stand on a power play and a goaltender for multiple seasons in a row. It just doesn't work. So, yeah, do I think they're going to not be in the playoffs? No. But do I think they're going to be anywhere near a President's Trophy? No, I really don't, which stinks.
I know, ball. AI. I mean, guys, I called the Winnipeg Jets downfall. I saw it from a mile away. This video was from August 10th.
Want them another team.
The 10th
I
of
want to see
August.
them in the playoffs because of my king Jonathan Toews making his return. But here's the problem with that team is, like, is Jonathan Toews really going to be your second line center? Is Jonathan Toews, after taking a 2-year break, dealing with health issues, going to go to India and come back and be your second line center? I'm going to press X to doubt on that one. I cooked
on the Jets, man.
In their second line center role, he's not a 2C whatsoever. I do not think that the Toews and Nyquist pickup are going to offset losing Nick Ehlers. I think Ehlers is going to be a massive loss for them. This is, just don't really have a lot of faith in teams that are completely and utterly.
Chat, this is not, I'm not faking the timestamps here. This is from
reliant on like
August,
one line
right
or a power play, because it's just hard to keep doing year after year. So yes, I think the Winnipeg Jets are going to take a big step back.
I'm scared
I think
for
Dallas
some of these other
and
opinions.
Colorado, I'm not going to spend any time really talking about them. They're both going to make the playoffs. They're both absolute wagons, and they are they're both minus 750. They're both going to be on revenge tours. They're both absolutely stacked. They're two of the big reasons why the Central is the best division in hockey. And I think they're going to stay in the playoffs, but I'm not going to suggest you or anyone you know bet on them to make the playoffs, because minus 750 is absolutely not worth it. Because it's like, what happens if Nathan McKinnon breaks his fucking leg in the first week of the season, and then you have all this money tied up in a minus 750 futures bet? Don't bet futures that are minus 750 unless you're parlaying them with multiple other things. Even then, I would not. I don't think that the lemon is worth the squeeze, if that's the saying. Now, the team that I really, really do like in the Central that I want to talk about for a bit is the Minnesota Wild.
Ah! He does it again!
Do like in the Central that I want to talk about for a bit is the Minnesota Wild. I love them here at this spot at minus 144. This is going to be one of the teams I bet a sizable amount of money on. I think that they are they're listed at minus 144 because the Central is so strong, but also I think a little bit of it is based on them this season. I thought they were the most disrespected team heading into the playoffs. I said on Chicago Hockey Radio last year that I thought that Minnesota Wild Vegas Golden Knights series was going to go 7 games, even though people were picking the Knights to like...
The Wild almost won that series against Vegas. Like, there was like an offsides call where they could have taken the lead in like game 5. And it like they scored a goal, and then they went back, reviewed it. I think it was like a Ryan Hartman goal, and it got disallowed, and then Vegas ended up winning the series.
Sweep them. I think the Wild are absolutely nasty. They've got a good goaltender. I'm excited to see Zeev Bouillon, an entire year of him this year.
Who's going to tell him? Little did he know.
And look, Joel Eriksson Ek and Kirill Kaprizov, their best player, missed a lot of games this season. Kirill Kaprizov missed like half the year.
Sorry for screaming. I got excited.
Team, when Kirill Kaprizov was healthy, was one of this was like a top 3 team in the league last year before Kaprizov got injured. He literally played half the season, 56 points in 41 games. I mean, that's a top 5 player in the league, probably, if we're being honest with you. I love Matt Boldy. I'm a huge Matt Boldy fan. I think that they are going to be better this season just because the odds are Kirill Kaprizov is not going to miss half the season. So just off the strength of that happening alone.
All right, what else do we have?
I really, really, really like the Minnesota Wild at -144. Now, other than that, I would not bet on any other team in the Central to make the playoffs. The Blues are, it's going to be a full year of Jim Montgomery. I think they are a really good team. I think Robert Thomas might be the most underrated player in the league.
Bobby Thomas is
fantastic if he can stay healthy.
Bobby Thomas
I think they have
is
a
a
great
dog.
shot of making the playoffs, but
I
so
did
do
not
Utah.
foresee.
Utah is an absolute wagon. Offensively, defensively, they're a little sus.
And that's true. And that's a fact. Still, to this day, good offensive team, but I mean, that blue line is just like mid-pack.
And then something I got to say before I move on from the Central, the Predators at +186 is actually a terrible bet. I understand.
Which I think as of right now they are.
I think they're going to be significantly better this season than they
I think
were
they're in the
last
wild
year.
card
Because
spot.
last year that was just a catastrophe. I mean, you could point your finger in a lot of directions there in Nashville, but do I
You
think
guys
they're
can't
going to
see it, but they're in the second
rack up
wild card
68
spot.
points? No, I think they're going to be better. But playoffs, yeah, right. Not in the Central. That team's not going from 68 points to the playoffs. That would be absolutely shocking. If you're betting Nashville Predators to make the playoffs at +186, do me a favor and call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Okay. Well,
All right,
they're in a
that's
playoff
enough for
spot
the
right now.
Central. The Pacific, I think I'm going to spend the least amount of time.
Oh no, the Pacific. The Pacific was so whack. I probably got this so
just
wrong.
because I think it's quite obvious. I think it's 5 teams from the Central are going to make the playoffs. I think 3 teams from the Pacific are going to
Wait.
make the playoffs.
3 teams from the Pacific, 5 teams from the Central. That is currently the way things are shaping out. It is currently 5 teams from the Central in the playoffs with only 3 teams from the Pacific. Ball knower.
I wouldn't
Ball
even
knower.
take a gamble on the Flames or the Canucks. I mean, you guys can. For all the Canucks and Flames fans out there, you can. I just wouldn't. I think Calgary is going to stagnate or maybe regress a little bit. The Canucks were an
You think?
absolute nightmare this season, so it can't get much worse in Vancouver. But, I don't...
Who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell him that I don't think it can get much worse in Vancouver. Buddy, wait till you find out what's in store in Vancouver this year, pal.
think they've done enough to
Spoiler alert, it gets much worse in Vancouver.
the forward group to make me think that they're going to, go from 90 points to 103 and make the playoffs. Evander Kane is, I guess, a fine move, fine pickup, contract year. But Quinn Hughes already has 1 foot out of the door, it feels like already. Elias Pettersson's supposed to be going on some miraculous revenge tour. I'm not going to hold my breath for that. Would I be shocked if Vancouver makes the playoffs? Absolutely not.
Oh,
Calgary Flames. The
skip
Calgary
that.
Flames actually do have a lot of talent, and they've got a lot of young talent. They're going to be an exciting team to watch over the next few years. I just don't think that they're going to overcome these 3, and I really think that 5 teams from the Central are going to make the playoffs. So,
Jeez, I forgot how much better of a year
as far
Calgary
as
had
these
last year.
teams that I think are going to make it, I'm not betting on LA at -300, and I'm certainly not taking the Oilers or the Golden Knights at -900 and -1200 respectfully. So, the Anaheim Ducks. Now, if you're going for a long shot, I would.
Oh
take
my
the
gosh!
Anaheim
I know
Ducks
fucking.
over-
Sorry, I need to stop screaming. We're underway in the second period or the third period. Oh my gosh! I totally forgot. I called Anaheim 2. Did I say Anaheim 2? Oh my gosh, man.
Where's the crystal ball? I got a crystal ball under my desk, chat. Holy shit. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I had the script. I had the script. All right, Lardis plays it back for Artie, who attempts a stretch pass, finds Bertuzzi with it. Bertuzzi doing well, protecting the puck, goes behind the net. Oh, it kind of exploded off of Bedard's stick there. Here's Kaiser. Dumps it in, hard rim. Green's there first, gets it to Bedard behind the net. Oh, looked to make a quick pass out to Burakovsky, but Saros picked it off. We miss more for sure. His ceiling's unknown, but he can definitely hold down a bottom six role. Ryan Green is to Bedard as Kunas was to Crosby. Bro has the script. I had the script. I have the script. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. Welcome to the program. True ball knower. All right, here's Green. Drops to Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser just gets ran over in the neutral zone. This has not been... Oh, and Kaiser takes a penalty there. My goodness, this has not been Kaiser's best game. In fact, I think it's been one of his worst. Wyatt Kaiser takes a bad penalty there. Turned the puck over on the lone Predators goal as well. It's all right. He's been good enough this year. I'll spot him an off night. We can spot 44 an off night, chat. We're not getting upset, but he's not been great today. Oh my gosh. Just did a DDT on LaRue. That was a sick RKO. Yeah, it was an RKO. Roman Yossi scored. Chicago goaltender's mad. What? Forsberg shot hits O'Reilly's leg. I'm not worried about Kaiser. Yeah, no. It's just an off night for him. It's not a concern. It's definitely not a concern situation for 44. Here's Stamkos. Nice. Mikheyev just takes the puck off of him and sends it the length of the ice. Great work by him. Nashville is so buns, man. This team is ass. If this team makes the playoffs, it shows you how bad, just how bad the West was this year. If Bedard and Nazar stayed healthy the whole year, we would be in the playoffs. I want everyone to know that. We would be in the playoffs if Bedard and Nazar stayed healthy. Like, this team is so ass. We're right now, we're so much better than this Predators team, and they're in the wild card spot. Mickey to Nazar, who carries it out. 40 seconds left on the kill. Nazar tries to get it back to Mickey, but he's just wasting time, doing very well here, Frank Nazar. And it gets all the way back out to Rinzel. Hawks just playing keep away now. Levshinov spins away from pressure. You got to get this out now, Artie. And he does. He sends it the length. Good work by Artie there. Great work by the Blackhawks. Penalty kill again. 20 or 15 seconds left on the kill. Job not finished yet. Wood drops it. Nice stick there from Vlasic, using his body to just rub Miles Wood off the puck. Now you just need to edit the video and predict the Quinn Hughes trade. That'd be funny. What are the odds? I called Quinn Hughes to the Wild. Oh no. Good save from Spencer Knight. Nashville got in there. Icing coming up on the Hawks here. All right, important D-zone draw here for the Hawks. Leroux. LaRue. That player's kind of... LaRue's kind of been all over this game. Go Predators. You just keep coming in here and saying, go Predators. Yeah, man. Go Predators. Your team is ass and has really no present or future. Like, the team's not good now, and I don't really know what the future's looking like either. So, good luck to Preds fans. I don't pity you. Or I do pity you. I would much rather be in the position that the Blackhawks are in right now. Personally. Steven Stamkos got the puck and was passing the puck to Roman Josi. Let's make it 2. Go Predators. We got some Preds fans in the chat, huh? What's the direction of your organization? Why didn't you guys sell at the deadline? What was that thought process? Like, are you really banking on the playoffs? Like, oh, we might be able to sneak into the playoffs and then get swept by Colorado in the first round? Like, what is the play here? You're playing to get swept by Colorado in the first round. Bedard with a good shot. I think that might have been his 3rd, maybe his 4th shot on net. I might need one more shot on net for Bedard for my bet, but I'll take that one. Yeah, what direction are you Preds fans expecting? You know, like, where do you guys go from here? You should have tried to move out. You should have moved on from O'Reilly. You should have moved on from Stamkos. You should have traded Marcia. So you should have traded every single one of those guys for futures assets and just done a rebuild. You can do a rebuild in Nashville. I heard, like, oh, they don't want to do a rebuild in Nashville. Why? Just do a rebuild in Nashville, man. They're worried that people won't care if they commit to a rebuild, which, like, I get it, but I think if Chicago can do it, Nashville can do it. Trotz is an idiot. He should have sold off more pieces, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's like, now what? Are they going to, like, who are they going to bring in as the GM? I would imagine his first move is going to be to trade all those pieces. He, like, whatever new GM comes in, they're not going to, like, try to salvage it with Steven Stamkos and, like, Philip Forsberg. Nice! Here's Mikheyev all alone! Saros makes the save. Mikheyev beating it into a square. Puck back to the point. And Saros makes the save. Mickey kind of tried to go 5-hole. Now they're showing a prospect update. Roman Kanserov, leading goal scorer in the Continental Hockey League. Anton Frundell, 20 goals in the SHL. Jack Pridham and Marek Van Actor both lighting up the CHL. Nice, very nice. I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. Here's Bert. He might have a 2-on-1 with Lardis. Oh my gosh, Bertuzzi, what was that pass? He just, like, kind of backhand saucered it way too early out of the reach of Lardis. He should have held that puck a second longer. Could have had something there with Lardis. This line has been dangerous tonight. Lardis makes a nice pass to Rinzel. Bertuzzi, tried to get it back to Rinzel, but it went past him. I don't know if you guys gain anything from sneaking in the playoffs, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, nice. Broken stick. Here's Beds. Drop pass. Rinzel. It tips. Oh, it hit Ryan Green and completely stopped. Bummer. Nice defensive stick there from Alex Vlasic. Offsides on Nashville. Oh no, Eric Holla flopped on the faceoff, but at least Steven Stamkos got the puck on the giveaway. Huh? like this third line. Scratch Burakovsky, put Frundell with Bedard, and have Mangiapane, Boisvert, and Slaggert on the fourth line. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't think Berkey's getting scratched, though. Rough game from Bert. I don't think it's been a rough game from Bert. I think he's actually, like, that line's been really good. I just think that was a bad pass. I think he was just a little too antsy to get that puck over to Lardis, and he just missed him on it. Just wait until Bedzy gets actually good top player to play with. Watch out. Yeah. I mean, it's happening this week. I cannot wait for Anton Frundell. What time is that game on Tuesday? It's at 6. Fuck. Damn. Huh. All right. Frundell needs to be roomies with Bedard. I don't know, like, if that's going to make or break their success on the ice. Jordan Eberle quietly with a crazy career. Hawks get it out, and it's another icing call. Aiken Law. Steven Stamkos is doing a good job with the face-off. Now he needs someone to score for the Predators. Dude, we're doing a lot of Preds. We got a lot of Preds fans in this chat. We're doing Preds talk tonight. Dude, I think you guys should not even view Steven Stamkos and, like, any of these old veteran players as, like, true Nashville Predators players. Like, you are never going to win a Stanley Cup with Philip Forsberg or Steven Stamkos or Ryan O'Reilly still on the team. So, like, you might as well fully commit to the young players. Oh, my gosh, Connor Bedard driving through. Oh, my gosh, are they calling Bedard on a high stick here after he got like, tripped and... Oh, my gosh. Bedsy going to the box. But, yeah, I would completely go with the youth movement and try to get higher draft picks and acquire young players and draft capital for these old veteran players. Because, I mean, unless you care about, like, if you just want to be, like, competitive and make the playoffs, because I guess maybe that's kind of like the thing in Nashville, like, the fans don't really know any better. Like, you just want to have a decent team. Like, that's fine. Maybe you keep these guys around. But, like, if you want to win a Stanley Cup, you're not going to do it with Ryan O'Reilly or Philip Forsberg or Roman Josi, any of these guys still around. Like, it's gonna happen several years from now after a rebuild. But, you know, best of luck. Best of luck. Best of luck. Here's O'Reilly to Forsberg. Oh no, Forsberg comes up with it. Makes a nice pass. Great save from Spencer Knight. Can Green get it out? He can. What a save from Spencer Knight. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Bedard's obviously refusing to pass to Burakovsky. I don't know if he's refusing to pass to him, but there is probably something subconsciously that he looks up and sees it's Burakovsky and is like, you know what, I might as well just shoot this. There's some more young prospects waiting in the wings in Milwaukee now. Molendyke and Gibson are both 21. Yeah, but you need a lot more than that, you know? You need a lot more. Like, the Blackhawks have, you know... The Blackhawks have so many young guys that they're still waiting on. That is nasty from Forsberg. What a play. Holy shit, that was a soccer play. Through the legs, little back heel. Little soccer back heel there. Oh, I didn't stop the clock. Hawks only allowed 30 power play goals this year. I mean, they've got the second best PK in the league, right? Oh no. I don't know how LaRue missed that. 14 seconds left on the kill. Shot. Nope, he fakes. Now the shot comes in. Oh no, it might have leaked through Knight. Where's the puck? It still hasn't been blown dead. Now it finally does. I think Spencer Knight gloves it. That was nervy. But Knighter holds on. 2 seconds left on the kill. Bedard was an attack helicopter with that high stick. I didn't even see the replay. It's good to see the Hawks PK doing good without Dickey and Murphy. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. People like were acting like Jason Dickinson and Connor Murphy were the entirety of the Blackhawks PK this year. It's like they've had those guys, you know. I guess the PK's actually been good the past couple years, but like so many of these young guys have been playing roles on the penalty kill. Oh no. Holy shit, a shot off the pipe, right off the face-off. Hawks are back to full strength. Bedard back out on the ice. Oh no, and they score. Geez, Steven Stamkos. Was that Forsberg with the pass? He is their only player with a pulse, man. He's so good. Philip Forsberg's so good. They could get a hefty package for him. I don't know why. Like, I know he loves Nashville, so like maybe he doesn't want to leave at all, but it's like they could get a fucking bag for Philip Forsberg. But they're going to be like, oh, he's only 31. We should hold on to him. And they're just going to be mid for the next 5 years, and then you're going to blink, and they're going to make the playoffs twice over the next 2 years, or over the next 5 years, and Philip Forsberg is going to be 36, and you're going to be like, well, that didn't really go as well as planned. Oh, puck loose in front. Nice hit by Slaggert. Good keep by Kaiser. Here's Lafferty. Looking for Toninato. Plays it in behind the Nashville net. Here's Lafferty. Back to the point. Shot comes in. Goes wide. Now here's Toninato. Finds Laff. Back to Toninato. The AHLers cooking right here. Really good shift from them. Nashville dumps it. Lardis has to tag up. Nice drop pass. Here's Artie. Oh, looking for the tip from Bertuzzi. Didn't quite get it. Vlasic now. Plays it in behind. Nice work by Nazar along the wall. Find Lardis. Oh, that was a good pass attempt there. It was a good stick from Nashville. That was the pass, though. Now here's Bert. Throws it across for Nazar. Goes off of his glove. O'Reilly passes it up for Nashville. They gain the Hawks zone. Good back check from Nazar. Good hit by Vlasic. Using his body well. Hawks get it out. Vlasic settles it. Hawks go for a change. The Ice Hog line. Patience with the puck. It's important. Donato chips it into the Nashville zone. Nashville gets it out. Oh no. Good back check there from Donnie. Mikheyev just flips it out. Nashville turns it over. Donato picks it up, carries it in. His pass goes behind Teravainen. And here's Mikheyev. Oh, it takes to the deflection. Fans wanting a call. I don't think they're going to get one. Here's Teravainen trying to find Mikheyev. Kaiser! Oh, no! I thought he labeled that thing top cheddar. Now here's Mickey with space. Drop pass. Tavo. Oh, was looking for Crevier. Couldn't find him. Now here's Kaiser. Really good pressure here from the Hawks. Kaiser from behind the Nashville net. And he loses it. Nashville going to be able to get this out. Oh, and it goes into the Nashville bench. That's kind of a gift. Kind of a gift for the Preds there. They were on the ropes. Getting dominated by this Blackhawks team right now. Really loving this first pair. Yeah, Artie and Vlas have been fantastic. Yep. Nope. Ever told on her? Ever done when you're down on your luck? Nope. Why is your score not updating? What do you mean, why is my score not updating? Oh. Right. I wanted the Blackhawks to still be winning, that's all. Would this be an ethical tank loss, chat? Would this be an ethical tank loss? Let's win this game. Let's win this hockey game, man. I want to see like another Beds goal or a Nazar goal or another Lardis goal. Let's see one of our youngins. Let's see our youngins. Yes, you should let us win. I think we should cook them. I think we should cook y'all in overtime. I like the Blackhawks' chances in overtime. Fucking slow-ass, old-ass Preds team. All right, we're underway. Preds get it in. Artie tries to prod it along the boards. Green tries to trap it along the wall. Preds keep it in. Here's Eric Howla behind the Hawks net. Levshinov takes the puck off of him. Oh, but then Burakovsky stumbled there and turned it over. Fucking Andre Burakovsky, man. Damn, Darren Pang! Darren Pang just clowning Burakovsky. Damn, did you see Burakovsky just fall with no one around him? Clowning this guy. Jeez, Artem Levshinov diving play. What is this? Finally, the Hawks get it out. Here's Bedard. Carries. Turns. Gets tripped. Gets it to the net. Green.
Deflecting. Burakovsky can't get anything on it. Hawks going to the power play. Bedard drawing penalties. Man, this guy's unbelievable. This 98 fell on the red team is so good. Oh my gosh. Nick Hague not having his best game of his career. He's having a bit of a howler as well. I need one more shot on goal for Bedard. It would be really nice if I could get it on this peeper. Fucking Burakovsky swinging at it and just completely missing. Oh my gosh. Come on, let's score on this one. Bedsy goal. I feel it in my plumes. You know it's bad when Pang's ripping him. Frendell would have 10 goals this game. I think that might be extreme. Nashville wins the draw. They clear it out. Bedard tried to knock that thing out. That would have been sick. Renzel drops. Here's Frankie. He carries it into the zone. Finds Teravainen. Kind of bounces over his stick. Bertuzzi does well. Here's Bedard back to Renzel. Now Bedard again. To the left half wall. Teravainen takes his space. Drives to the net. What a move! Nazar couldn't get a shot off. Bedard's got the puck. Here's Beds. Looking for Nazar, and his pass gets intercepted. Damn. Damn, I need to see that chance again. Nazar just never able to get that on net. That was a good play from Teravainen. Renzel just dumps it. Bertuzzi gets on it. Find Bedard. Shoot it. I want Bedard to shoot the puck, guys. Burakovsky to Nazar. Gets it to Bertuzzi. Yes! Surely it went in. How did that not go in? How did that stay out? Literally, how did that stay out? Here's Burakovsky from the point. Bertuzzi to Bedard. Back over to Burakovsky. Nazar now. Looking for Bertuzzi. Doesn't find him. Beds. Circles away. What a move, Connor Bedard. What a pass. Oh, was looking for Bertuzzi backdoor. That would have been a highlight reel for Beds. Oh, it just hit a skate of the Nashville defender. Oh, man. Damn. Bummer. Here's Ryan Green with speed. Dumps it into the Nashville zone. Saros plays it behind the net. Shea smacks it. And it'll go into one of the benches and out of play for a whistle. Oh my gosh, I need to see those chances again. I need to see the Nazar chance, and I need to see that Bedsy play. Nazar shaking his head, can't believe it. Hello? Are you going to show some of the... Okay, we're just going to commercial break. We're not going to see any of the replays. Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. I'm sick of seeing good chances passed up for the Burt backdoor play, which has scarcely worked lately. Feels gimmicky. I kind of understand what you're saying. I wouldn't mind seeing Bedard just shoot that puck. But he probably didn't love the shot, you know. He probably didn't love the shot. If he did, I would have imagined he would have taken it. But... you know, selfishly, I need one more shot on goal for 98, so I would have liked to see him. I would have really liked to see him take that shot, but this has heartbreaking overtime loss written all over it. I think this has overtime win written all over it, if I'm being honest with you. I think we beat these guys in overtime. I think we're way faster than them, and it's just going to be accentuated in overtime. But we will see. We will see. Overtime loss wouldn't be worse for, you know, the tank, but a win would be nice. It'd be nice to see them. You know, we want to see these guys finish strong this year. Win some of these games that they can. Like, they should win this hockey game. They've been the better team.
I think we should do 5 forwards on the PP with Frundell. All right, so here's the replay of the Nazar chance. I have to pee so bad. What a play by Teravainen. Oh, and Nazar's fans on the first chance. And then this was the one Bertuzzi whacked. Oh my gosh, the last-ditch effort. What a move that was from Bedard, my goodness. Oh my gosh, and Yossi fucking gloved it out of the air. Bert and Panger looking at the replay together. It's hilarious. Hawks win the draw. Here's Kai's. Oh, he finds a stick. Oh, it hit green, but then it kind of just killed the momentum of the shot. Forsberg carries it out for the Preds. Rinzel defending him well. Puck back to the point for Nashville. Burakovsky picks it off. Burakovsky gets the wheels going. Waiting for the cavalry. Takes a hit. Rinzel picks it up. Oh, fuck. I wanted him to find beds. Howler's just going to drop it all the way back to Saros. Teams go for a change. Here's Stammer. Steven Stamkos chips it into the Blackhawks zone. Crevier up the wall. It gets through Lardis. Nashville dumps it back in, but they have to tag up, so Hawks should have time to be able to break this out here. Here's Vlasic. Hits Bertuzzi, but he can't settle it, so Nashville gets possession again. Nashville's got to tag up. Lardis carrying with speed through the neutral zone. Into the zone, over to Bertuzzi. Throws it to the net. It's at Lardis' skates. He doesn't realize it. Whoa. Saros' stick is behind the net. He goes to retrieve it. Kaiser in his own end. Avoids the check, but turns it over. Here's LaRue. Has a pass back to the point. Doesn't take it, though. Here's Yossi. Hard rims it. Levshinov's the only guy there, so he plays it up the wall. Bounces off Makheyev's stick. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Yossi into the Hawks zone. Levshinov kicks to his stick and passes it to Mickey. Mickey carrying it out. He chips it into the Nashville zone and chases it himself. Haig beats him to the puck. And Forsberg carries it out. Hard rim. Levshinov. Or Rinzel, rather. Vlasic carrying for the Hawks. Now he just dumps it. Both teams kind of playing for overtime, it feels like here. Neither team's taking too much of risks. Kind of just being happy with dumping it in. Playing for the point, I guess. Good interception by Rinzel. Puck over to Vlasic. Now Vlasic dumps it. Oh, brutal bounce in green with the one-timer. It either gets saved or he puts it wide. That was nearly a gift for the Hawks with a minute left. Here's Bedard into the zone. Shoot it yourself. Fuck, Beds. Beds, take the shots. I need one more from you. Don't you know that your line was 3.5? Here he is. He picks it up with speed. Over to Burakovsky. Burakovsky's shot gets saved. He slams his stick into the glass. He's never going to score a goal. He's ass. Just take it yourself, Bed. Stop passing to this guy, please. Please. Oh my gosh, that carom off the wall, and Green just threw it wide. Bummer. Kovsky, he says. Oh my gosh, Andre Burakovsky will never score another goal in the league, man. Andre Burakovsky is going to be the overtime hero. You all know that, right? Chat, you guys all know Andre Burakovsky is going to win it in overtime, right? This is totally a Berkey overtime goal. You know it. Even Kurashev would have finished that. Dude, it's like actually crazy. I can't remember a guy being this snake bitten. Like, this is some next level snake bite activity. He is just like, how many looks has he had in this game? He's got to have 5 shots on goal this game. Nice pressure from Lardis. Can they force a turnover? Nashville gets it out into the Hawks zone. Levchinov plays it for Kaiser. Kaiser, nice outlet pass to Lardis. Just out of the reach of Nazar. Damn. Kaiser retreats and is probably just going to hold on to the puck for the remaining 10 seconds of the game. Both teams okay with overtime. And that's what happens. And we are going to overtime. I gotta pee. I gotta go so bad. I'll be right back. I'm back. I need a waterfall sound effect. That was like a gallon. Panger basically saying Burakovsky is bad is awesome. Personally, I just convinced myself Burakovsky first line is the ethical tank move. Honestly, it might be. Chat, Andre Burakovsky is scoring this overtime winner. You guys do know that, right? That's my prediction. I hope it's Lardis. I would love a Lardis overtime winner. But I just have a feeling in my tummy that it's Berkey. What are Burakovsky's odds to score? Will they even play him? Has he played in overtime? Plus 2,700 for Andre Burakovsky. Nick Lardis plus 3,500 would be worth a stab. Oh my gosh, Burakovsky's literally starting the overtime. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm telling you guys. This is obviously a Burakovsky game winner. Oh no. Bedard needs help. Burakovsky makes a nice stick check on Roman Josi. Burakovsky with a nice play there. Now he carries. He carries it into the zone on his own. Behind the Nashville net. For Levchinov, over to Bedard. I need a Bedard shot on net. Here's Beds. Shoots it! Yes! That's my shot on goal. Attaboy, Beds. They better fucking count that. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Oh no. O'Reilly gets it back. Good save, Knight. Burakovsky gets taken down behind the net and loses the puck, coughs it up, and Forsberg scores. Andre Burakovsky should be in jail! Throw him in jail! He is a criminal! He is a crook! Get him off my team! What the fuck is that? Just falls over and coughs it up, and then just kind of waddles back to his feet, and they score. Jeff Blashill, you're entering clown territory trying to defend this guy over and over again. Like, he's trying to get cute. Oh, he's been snake bitten for so long, and he's been snake bitten all game. He's had 4 or 5 grade A's. Let's start him out there. Let's start him out there in overtime. Turns the puck over, and it leads directly to a goal. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. That's so bad.
I want him arrested. Someone call the cops. Andre Burakovsky is an ethical tank. He's literally playing on the first line for the tank. Like, he is there strictly so the Chicago Blackhawks can get Gavin McKenna. This guy is so ass. It's not even funny. It's past the point of like fans overreacting about it. It's like every game, like you gotta make an adjustment as a coach. You have to. It's a fucking joke. Oh my gosh. That is shambolic. That is the worst thing ever. And look, hopefully by Tuesday, this guy is fucking off the first line because Anton Frundell is here. I hope we don't even have to. I can't even do one more game of this shit, chat. I can't do one more game of 28 on the first line. I can't do it. I need Frundell here now. I need Frundell here now, man. That's absolutely sickening. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I live stream pretty much every single Blackhawks game that I can. Oh my gosh. I am going to be doing the post game on B-Hawks Memes channel with OV Clapbomb. And we are going to be talking extensively about Andre Burakovsky. What a fucking joke, man. It's terrible. Like, I know he started the year off well. I understand that you might have internal analytics that say, you know, you do create more offense when Andre Burakovsky's on the ice. I get that. I get that you might have analytics. This guy has played like shit for months. What can your internal analytics possibly say? He hasn't scored in 30 games. He's playing with one of the best offensive players in the league and has 1 point in like 24 games. What can your stats, what can your analytics possibly say? Fucking Stevie Wonder kind of analytics. Like, what is the analytical model that is telling you Andre Burakovsky should be on your first? It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous, and I think we're not going to have to wait too much longer. I don't think we're going to have to put up with it too much longer. I think Frundell is going to be here on Tuesday, and if not Tuesday, he'll be here Thursday. And if you couldn't tell from the presser before the game, Blashill basically said he's going to be playing with Connor Bedard. So, we're almost there, man, but, I mean, that's unbelievable. Like, for him to have that game of just squandering chance after chance after chance to then just falling over and coughing up that puck in overtime and Forsberg just taking it around the net and scoring. It's like you can't make it up. It's so funny. Damn. Philip Forsberg. Nashville needs to trade Philip Forsberg for, like, a bag. Starting to question Blashill, is the guy a fucking idiot, man? Like, look, and that's like he started him. Like he did that thing. He did the thing that coaches do. Like when everybody starts pointing the finger at one of their guys, at one of their players, they double down and they're like, "No, I'm gonna stick with Andre Burakovsky. Burakovsky worked so hard. I'm gonna stick with them." He's making you look like a fool, Jeff Blashill. Jeff Blashill, he's making you look like a fool. It's time to change something, and that change is going to be Anton Frundell. Like, it's almost not even worth in my fucking glasses. I look like I got beat up. These fucking chalked-ass broken glasses. It's almost not even worth talking about anymore because this is the end of it. This is the end of the road of the fucking just like trail of tears of watching Andre Burakovsky just like butcher my favorite team. He's here for the tank.
He's here for the tank. How long is he signed? He's signed until after next season. We have one more year of Andre Burakovsky. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with him next year. Like, oh my gosh, man. This is brutal. But it's all right. We're getting Gavin McKenna thanks to Andre Burakovsky. Every single one of you is gonna get an Andre Burakovsky jersey when we get Gavin McKenna this year. When we get Gavin McKenna off the back of Andre Burakovsky, you're all going to owe him an apology, and we're all going to have to get his jersey. So, F. Burakovsky for the timeout. We have numbers to prevent that goal. The other two Hawks. Boom. That Burke is making Blashill look like a fool. Burakovsky is the guy that screws up at work and yet keeps getting placed on top projects. Yeah. They're not going to buy him out. They're not. They're not going to. They don't need to. They don't, like, you can just scrap. You don't have to. They have the space. But all right, guys, I'm going to hop off stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. I have an interview coming out tomorrow with Barstool Chief. Or it might come out Tuesday, but I'm doing it tomorrow. It'll probably come out tomorrow, but if not, it'll come out Tuesday morning. And then I am doing a post game right now with Ov Clapham and Justin Lynch on Justin Lynch's YouTube channel, B-Hawks Memes. So make sure you guys head over there to check out the post game. And I will see you guys later. It's all right, guys. We're almost there. Frendell is here. He's coming. It's gonna all be okay. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Subscribe, like. I will see you later. Go Black.